Often it's someone who is on stage who gets all of the applause and all of the attention. But let's kick this afternoon off by giving yourselves a round of applause, please. You see who's hanging out with the TikTokers, because I said round of applause. That lady was like, no, I'm clocking it. We shall clock it as well. A very warm and gracious and hearty warm welcome to each and every one of you. My name is Sia Sangweni, and for the remainder of this afternoon, I have the absolute sheer honor and pleasure of ushering you through this absolutely significant and beautiful event we're all gathered at this afternoon. Welcome to the official media launch for Flip Flop Day. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. It is going to be an absolutely incredible afternoon. And I say incredible not even to overuse the phrase, but because of what Choc has been doing for over 4 decades. We are here to shine the light on what and who Choc is, but more than that, this incredible initiative that is Flip Flop Day. Yes, I was spending the past couple of days deciding, can I justify getting a pedicure if I'm gonna be at Flip Flop Day? Then I thought also, can I talk to my bookkeeper to actually somehow get a tax write-off on that? Then I thought, Sia, let's not go that far. It is an incredible and momentous initiative, and this is exactly what we'll be finding out over the course of the afternoon. If this is your first time interacting with Choc, if you're also going, why is everyone, some people dressed as cows? And why do they actually want us to be wearing flip-flops? Well, this is the afternoon where we'll be unpacking that. And more than that, if you are a friend, if you are a partner, if you are a supporter, we're here to also say thank you, because Choc wouldn't be where it is and Choc wouldn't be doing what it is doing without you. And especially on this media launch day, we say to our members of the media, we absolutely see you, we appreciate you, and we thank you. So this afternoon will also be a way to reignite the light of exactly why Flip Flop Day is absolutely important year in, year out as we count down to the 20th of Feb this year. So no one else is meant to feel like an outsider this afternoon. I think we should all be tight as my pants this afternoon. True story, I kid you not. I was thinking about, I love Choc so much. I've been a supporter of Choc for a while now, and I want to be part of the Choc story this year. Well, where am I going to wear? I want something that feels a little, relaxed. I want to move. I want to jump around and celebrate everything that's happening today. And I have a tailor, someone who has worked with me for a very long time, because as someone who works in media, this is my unconventional 9 to 5. So I host a lot of these events, and my tailor, Victor, knows my measurements. It's easy, right? I go, Victor, listen, theme is Mardi Gras, do a green suit, and he does it. Easy. I say, Victor, I'm doing Flip Flop Day, Choc, we have to put our right foot forward. He says, Sia, no worry, got you. 2 days ago, I went for my fitting with Victor. It wasn't even meant to be a fitting, but it was just meant to be a collection. Something said Christmas was very nice. Something said trifle was very, very nice. Something says calories are not a thing over Christmas, so let me actually test out this outfit. And so I summarize this by reinforcing that we're all tight, right? So anyone who's in the first 2 rows this afternoon, if you just feel a pop of zip, do not judge, Sia, just go, actually, let's focus on Choc, let's focus on Flip Flop Day, that's the most important thing. Deal? Yeah. Exactly. I will also say, as we celebrate and share the message of Flip Flop Day all throughout our own entire platforms, I do want to also just make this note to say, every single person in this room this afternoon is an ambassador for the work that is being done today. And especially in this day and age, there's so much that is said about how many followers you have, and who are you, and your popularity. I do think, on behalf of the entire Choc team, we want to say no voice matters less or more than any other. Every single person has the platform to be able to make a change. Someone might be able to have a radio show, and you might be able to impact people and share the message of Flip Flop Day through that. You might have a significant number of followers on social media, and you'll be hashtagging away, and that will make a tremendous difference. But you might also be standing in the line at the shop. You might be able to go to your children's school and share the message. You have no idea how one message relaying one word will be able to continue this absolutely important message. So on that note, I say let's get this afternoon away. There are going to be some fantastic moments where we get to learn, where we get to grow, where we get to share together. And we hope that throughout it all, we remind ourselves of how important a platform and an occasion like this is absolutely important. It is the 21st century, so please also go wild in sharing some incredible messages on your social media platforms. Please also feel free to tag Chalk South Africa throughout all that you say. I also love a good and attentive crowd because people like social media, see how we got you. Yeah. Phones out and ready. That is the cause. So as we move on and get our program underway, an afternoon and a celebration like this certainly would not be possible without our tremendous partners and sponsors. This afternoon, as our program moves, I'll certainly be shining the light on our incredible partners and sponsors. So, to certainly kick us all off, I would like to say absolutely big thank you to each and every one of our partners for being part of this media launch today and also supporting Chalk and Flip Flop Day. So one of our partners is someone who we'd like to allude to kick us off in this program. I'll be asking Mzwandile Kanye to join me on stage. Mr. Mzwandile is one of the EXCO who has certainly been making an indelible mark when it comes to Chalk for a very significant amount of time. And I'd like to invite Mr. Mzwandile onto stage to thank our very luxurious, glamorous, incredible sponsor, which is the Four Seasons Westcliff. Wasn't it absolutely fancy? Okay. Listen, there is no harm at all to be talking about Flip Flop Day in these incredible surroundings. So please keep that applause going for Mr. Mzwandile. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you.
And over to you. Thank you.
Do I need a mic or you can hear me? I think I use technology. Right. Thank you very much for allowing me. My name is Mzwandile Kanye, and I'm here just to thank the Four Seasons. But before I do that, it's a media launch for Flip Flop sponsor. And I just put my mind and said, since they just asked me to thank, let me remind all the media to say, Flip Flop shoes, Chalk, we keep a hope alive. Where it's a journey for those who are sick, for those survivors, for all our kids who are in hospital. But how is this journey? How did it start? Sadie and us, we thought let's help the kids and be part of it. Before Chalk was so big, we were the ones who would go around asking for donations, and that's why I'm still here. I'm a parent, a bereaved parent. My daughter passed away. She could have been 32 this year. But the only word she said, I have got friends who are sick. Every day, Daddy, you must go and visit them. It's where it started. And when I visited them, I saw that we had a journey, that it's not us, but the people, like all the sponsors who help us. And as a marketer again, I think people who have been doing marketing, IMM, Institute of Marketing Management, is where I come from. 4 seasons. How many seasons are there in a year? 4. Why 4 seasons? It means they involved every season. And we are saying to you, what you have done to Choko, it will therefore make you every season be recognized, not by us as a board, but by the children, by the mothers, by the gogos who are always there sitting in hospital and trying to have a hope that these individuals. I want to just assure 4 Seasons that your work is not in vain. At Chok, I'm a member of ESCO. We are also a board. Our chairman, Eugene, is a parent who has got now a teenager who is a survivor. His deputy was one of the kids, and she's now the CEO of Mandela Children's Home. So this journey, you are not alone. 4 Seasons, thank you for the donation of the venue. Everything you see here is because of the 4 Seasons. And I'm saying, tell the marketing manager to say whatever strategy which will make us achieve whatever this hotel is embarked with us. We are there to help and we'll go a long way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And certainly grateful for the way, Mr. Mzwandile, you were able to reiterate exactly what the message around Flip Flop Day is all about. So thank you so much for starting us on that note. Speaking of a great note, I would like to consider myself the Celine Dion of my complex. That actually wasn't meant to be funny because that is something I'm going to carry to my therapy session. My heart will certainly go on. It shall not sink like the Titanic, but rather someone who is beyond where she might live in terms of serenading and truly kicking us off on a fantastic musical note. Please, may you help me welcome Stephanie Bartman.
Sia, get your mic. You're joining me. Such an honor for me to be here. Thank you, Chuck, that you've invited me for another year in a row. I believe that the song that they asked me to sing is so relevant, not only for us being here, but especially for the children who need to hear it, that this is a journey and we want to be a part of it. The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that note. Thank you for the sentiment in the song as well. Thank you for reminding us exactly why we are here. And also for anyone who is going through the climb, whatever that may be, whatever that looks like. Certainly, Stephanie has reminded us of that, hasn't she?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. It's incredible work, and it's an incredible reminder of the climb and the story that we all have to go through, whatever our challenge may look like. And in this particular context of Chalk, it's exactly also the stories of the young people who have interacted with Chalk. It's the families who've been touched by childhood cancer. It's those communities that have been impacted as well. And so talking about the stories, one of the ways in which Chalk this year is certainly echoing that sentiment around the stories are in the bags that each and every one of us will get to walk away with this afternoon. And it's not just because of a great design gimmick, but it's some way in which we can all walk away from this event this afternoon and carry the stories and the impact of those that have been touched by childhood cancer. So you'll notice on the bags, once you get them, that there are words that are printed on the bag, and those are the names of everyone, not even everyone though, unfortunately, but it is the words, or rather the names of people who've been impacted and who've benefited from the great work that Chalk has done for over 4 decades. So in that note, we say we speak their names. We see them, we honor them, we support them, we love them, we cherish them. And so as you get to walk away with a piece of them, may you also remember to speak and carry their names wherever you go on. So thank you to the powers that be, Chalk, for making that happen. So we chat very much about Chalk, and it's an incredible journey of over 4 decades. But if this is your first time interacting with this incredible organization, we hope this next video sheds a little greater light on that for you to find out exactly what these extraordinary people get to do in raising awareness, in raising funds, and in raising some very needed change. So please take a look at this.
You are braver, braver than you think. You are smarter, smarter than you know. You are stronger, stronger than you seem. And you are places built to go. Not a war you took to place. They were warriors and they turned. Joyful, joyful. And give up
more to say that perfectly encapsulates the incredible legacy and the work of Chuck. So another round of applause to Chuck, please. So on that note as well, I reiterate that a day and an organization like this wouldn't exist and wouldn't be doing the work that it is doing without our incredible partners. So I would like to again just highlight and thank our incredible partners and sponsors, particularly doing the great work that they are doing for Flip Flop Day 2026. And so a big, big thank you to Techie Town. Please help me thank them. Also Ipanema, thank you. To the good folks at Outsurance as well. And a big, big thank you as well to the Courier gang. So thank you once again to our partners and sponsors. So now to give a word on behalf of Chuck and to speak a little more to Flip Flop Day, I would like to hand over now to the chairman of Chuck, being the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa. Please help me welcome onto stage Mr. Eugene Subban.
Thank you, Sia. Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Thank you for the response. It makes my job a little bit more easier. I can put my arm on the podium. I don't have the swag as Mzandile Kanye. He's got a real swag about him, so I'm very clinical. Almost boring. On behalf of Chuck Board, it's a real privilege being here with you as we kick off Flip Flop Day. Now, we have some of our board members here. I would like for them just to stand quickly. So, Najim, that's Najim Azar, the board member, ex-chair. This incredible woman, Dr. Nkuli, is a medical doctor, deputy chair, CEO of Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital, and a survivor of cancer. We have Kevin Naidu, who's our treasurer, and you all met Mr. Kanye, who's also a board and EXCO member. Thank you, guys. And of course, thank you. And of course, we have Sadie, our founder, and an incredible human being, Nurse Sadie, we call her. So, Sadie, you are going to speak. So, no, I said, why don't you want to? Oh, but Sadie, please stand up, Sadie. Just 2 minutes. Thank you, Sadie. To start off, can anyone tell me here? I'm sure somebody's got the answer. When was the first flip-flop used and by who? How did you say that? Not Jesus. Yes, Jesus wore flip-flops. Yeah. It was Jesus. MK, I told you the answer. No, MK. You excluded. Okay, I'll give you the answer. It was 4000 BC by the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians. And it was made of papyrus.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I guess it's the first form of shoe. So, yeah, that's amazing. For me, that was amazing. I'll just share a quick story. I'm not going to bore you. A few years ago, I traveled with my family to Vietnam, and we traveled to Sapa Valley. So from Hanoi, we went to Sapa Valley in the sleeper bus. So not knowing, my wife does our planning, I just rock up and go with her. So we rock up at Sapa Valley, freezing cold, beautiful, on Christmas Eve. And I didn't know that morning, Christmas Day, she planned a hike for us. She didn't tell us, she said, guys, we're going on a hike. So it's a normal hike. We had our hiking shoes and it was cold, it's about -1 degree. So we put on our hiking gear and we're ready to hike. And here rocks up this female, about this high, with normal clothing and with flip-flops. So I thought she was a bystander. So my wife tells me, that's our guide. I said, okay. So I think it was about 6 other people joined in. Believe you me, we went through the valley, we went through streams, we went through slippery slopes. It was a 15K hike on Christmas morning. We slipped, we had gear, we fell, we had mud on ourselves. This woman cruised through it and those flip-flops stuck like glue to her. So, there's magic in flip-flops. And looking around at all the flip-flops in the room, you can feel it's already, this is about more than footwear, it's about standing with children and teenagers facing childhood cancer and their families. Flip-flop day is simple, but it's powerful. Just for $10, people across South Africa can buy a sticker, put it on their favorite flip-flops, and show families going through the toughest of time that they are not alone. Every sticker helps Chalk keep doing what we are here for, and that is to try and make the journey for our children and their families a little easier. Our programs cushion the blow of our children going through chemotherapy. For me, this is not just a campaign, it is personal. Now, MK, Joel's no more a teenager. 22 years ago, my son Joel, who is a survivor, was 4. And our family walked this road, and I know firsthand how frightening, exhausting and overwhelming it can be. Joel's now 26, he's a bodybuilder. Just recently deadlift 220 kilos. He's about my height. So cancer survivor, good to you. So who said we can't do it? Huh? Who said? Yeah. As the board, we are incredibly proud of how this campaign has grown and how it has captured the hearts of South Africans. But we also know why we are doing it. Behind every flip-flop is a real child. A real diagnosis, a real family trying to find their feet again. Our job is to make sure CHOP remains strong, well-governed, and focused so that we can walk the journey with them as long as they need us. To our partners, thank you. Our media influencers that are here, thank you. When you talk about this campaign, when you sell the 10 rand sticker, when you post that photo in your flip-flops, you are helping us turn a fun idea into a life-changing support. As chair of CHOC, I want you to know that your trust in CHOC is something we take very seriously. We are committed to using every rand raised through flip-flop day wisely, transparently, and impactfully, so that together we can keep moving towards a future where more children will survive and more families will feel supported every step of the way. Thank you for walking this road with us, soul by soul, step by step. At CHOP, we don't raise money, we save lives. So let's keep more than hope alive. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eugene. We will continue to do that step by step as we are reminded on a day like this, as we count down to the 20th of Feb, that every single pair has a purpose. So fantastic. As we now continue with our program, I'd like to invite onto stage someone who has a very personal story to be able to share with us this afternoon. Someone who's able to share their own climb as we honor and we celebrate and we remind ourselves of the importance of Flip-Flop Day. I'm going to be welcoming very shortly onto stage Miss Surprise onto stage. And Surprise is a mother whose family has been walking this very, very personal childhood cancer journey. Surprise is the mother of little rockstar Wanga. And Wanga was diagnosed with cancer and has undergone radiation with chemotherapy currently underway. And during this radiation period, the family stayed at a Chock house and they continue to receive transport assistance and food support as treatment continues. So today she has very generously and courageously chosen to share part of her story with us. So please help me welcome onto stage, decked out in her fabulous green, Miss Surprise.
Good day, everyone. My name is Chimanga, so I make it easier. I say I'm surprised, so everybody I'm Wanga Kamara's mother. Wanga, she used to stay at Limpopo. She came here last year June for holiday. She came to visit me. So I see Wanga, she lose lot of weight and she have a big lump on her right side here. So I was thinking maybe somebody hit her because also the doors were locked. So I was thinking of maybe the TMJ were locked or TMJ disorders. So I started asking her what happened, did somebody hit you? We have thinking about the mom. So I end up saying I have to take this child to the hospital because I tried a lot of things by the house, but I think that I can't transfuse blood. I've seen that she have lost a lot of blood because she was suffering of headache and the nose bleeding. So our journey started at Coronation Raima Musa. We stayed there for the whole June. They were doing the investigation. After that, they told me that they want to do her operation. So I was scared because it was here by her head, so I'm afraid of losing her. So they sit me down, they explained how the operation they are going to do. So the operation was the biopsy. They just take a little bit of a piece of meat inside there. They take it to the laboratory. So after they come explain to me, well, she have a cancer, so I have to take her to Charlotte Matleke. It was around July when we go to Charlotte Matleke. When we went there, we stayed 2 days. After 2 days, they take her to theater, they do the bone marrow. It's where they diagnose that Wanga, she have a nasopharyngeal carcinoma, the LPC. It was on stage 4. So the doctor and the social worker, they come take me, sit me, with me down, they cancel me, so I accept it. So after that, they told me this kind of cancer needed to be treated with the chemotherapy and the radiation therapy. So hey, the journey wasn't easier, but I tried to be strong. I stayed at Matleke. They give her some few cycles of chemotherapy. After that, they stopped chemotherapy. They told me they planned the radiation. I have to start with the radiation. So I was so afraid because I don't work. I don't know where to find money to travel every day. As they told me, I have to travel every day for 35 rounds on radiation. So when I explained to the social worker, they told me, never mind, we are here by the side. Chock will offer you a decent place to live. So I just go home and pack my bags, walk in there at Chock. I was welcome with my child for the 5 days. Nothing wrong happened there by Chock. We were more than welcome. They offer me transport every day. They offer me the decent place to live. They offer us food. We were on very, very warm hugs and place there at Chock. So after that 35 days, we come back to the 294 to the clinic. So they tell me we were discharged for the radiation. So after that, I've seen that without CHOC, I will be nothing. So to everybody who were a part of that of CHOC, I'm very, very grateful and thankful for whatever you have done to my child. So please keep in touch for the whoever will come there by the hospital and need your assistance. So for my daughter, I used to tell her every day that, baby, you are more than you are diagnosed. You are strong. Keep on fighting. I will be by your side. So for her future, I would like to see her one day as a survivor when she was standing in front of someone who's suffering by cancer, saying, don't worry, be strong, it will heal, we will come past this. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the moment to share how your test can be our testimony that we use as encouragement, as we use to fuel us in the work that we do. So thank you. And hello, Wanga. Hi. Yeah, but what about abantu that are here? What they're here today? Just for you. They were not told that they were gonna have songs. They were not told that there's cake after this. No. They said, I am gonna stop what I'm doing because I'm here for you. So you're not alone. And in whatever way, in any shape, way, or form, let us band together and let's continue this great work. Ne? Thank you. And we continue that great work as we count down to Friday the 20th of Feb for Flip Flop Day 2026. And we say, well, Chuck, we are going to continue the right note on this. So there's an esteemed and incredible Johannesburg-based musician who might be Johannesburg-based, but let me tell you, they sound all over international. And their impact, especially through what they're doing for us this year, is certainly going to continue to be felt for a very, very long time. So not only are they a musician, they're also a comedian. They are Keith Juluka. And Keith said, hey, Chuck, listen, Flip Flop Day, I know, incredible. How else can we raise awareness? Well, how about we create a Flip Flop Day official song?
Oh, wow.
Get ready to sing this in the shower, get ready to sing this in the car, get ready to sing this as you buy your 10 Rand sticker, and please help me welcome onto stage Keith Juluka. Over to you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Afternoon.
So lovely to be here. I was tasked with, or given the task of creating a song that would resonate with, all types of people, young and old, which was difficult, but I think we've got something. And it's a very simple song, and it's meant to get people on social media talking and singing as well. So that Flip Flop Day is a wonderful success, as it will be. And it is an honor and a privilege to do it in front of you beautiful people. But I won't allow you just to sit there and smile. I need your assistance. So it's gonna be quite simple. Every time I point out to you, I need you guys to sing back to me. Flip Flop Day, like that. It's that simple. Can we put a test out there?
Okay.
Flip Flop Day.
Perfect. So the song goes like this. You can go with it. Remember, pay attention. You guys are gonna be called upon very soon. Listen, I'm so excited. Don't know how to hide it.
Flip-flop day.
It's my favorite all the way. Okay, I'm so excited. I don't know how to hide it.
Flip-flop day.
It's my favorite all the way. Visit jobs, website, get all the details. Supporting kids with cancer and what all that entails. Get your flip-flops, take them out and put them on. Cause together we make it count, our effort strong. School, work, doesn't matter where you go. You support a good cause, you should let it show. Ubuntu the vibes, join chop for the ride. Stick up, flip-flops, and don't forget your smile. I'm so excited, I don't know how to hide it.
Flip-flop day.
It's my favorite all the way. Louder guys, I'm so excited, I don't know how to hide it.
Flip-flop day.
It's my favorite all the way. Are you guys ready? Listen.
Flip-flop day. Flip-flop day.
What?
Flip-flop day.
What?
Flip-flop day.
Louder.
Flip-flop day.
Yes.
Flip-flop day.
What?
Flip-flop day.
Beautiful flip-flop day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Keith Chulu.
I can't let Keith go like that, right? Because I'm ready for it. What was it, Keith? Hey.
Flip-flop day. Flip-flop day.
Round of applause to Keith. Didn't I tell you in the shower, at home, you'll be walking to go and collect the printing flip-flop day.
Flip-flop day.
Busy making toast and you time for you to flip that egg as well.
Flip-flop day. Flip-flop day.
I think that song is going to be the one and only reason we're even happy to file our taxes. Like, any reason for that? Any reason for that? Keith, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to welcome onto stage someone who is certainly no stranger, I believe, to any one of us in this room. She ensures a message like Flip-Flop Day. I almost sang that. Yeah. That's how much Keith you've intercepted now. Make sure that a message like Flip-Flop Day is certainly one that does not fall on deaf ears. She's the communications coordinator for CHOC, and she's going to be talking more about what we have to look forward to this year, all of the call to action, how you can get involved, and all of the great things that you and I can do to support this worthy cause, all the way up until Friday the 20th of Feb, but beyond that as well. So please welcome onto stage our communications coordinator, also our best friend, truly, Taryn.
Thank you so much, Sia. So appreciate that. And hello, everybody. Hello. I feel like I'm in a room with my best friends. And I use the word friends so intentionally. So if you think about your friends, and if I think about my bestie, I think about someone who is there to show up, someone who is consistent, someone who chooses to walk alongside you even when you don't know what is going to happen up ahead and the road seems completely uncertain. And that is exactly the thing that has shaped Flip-Flop Day into what it is today. And from the very beginning, we have thought about what does Flip-Flop Day, what does it mean? What does the day mean to everybody? And when we're thinking about the planning of it, we're like, what is the theme going to be this year? And at the heart of Flip-Flop Day, it remains an act of care. It's a visible way for people across South Africa to say, you are not alone. So over the years, Flip-Flop Day has been described as an act of love. It's care, it's compassion, and it's always just about showing up for one another. And this year's theme is exactly that. Every pair has a purpose. So on the surface, a pair of flip-flops is completely familiar, especially to us as South Africans. But when you add that 10 Rand sticker, each pair then represents intention. And it is a moment when you and I have decided to show up. Every sticker purchased for Flip-Flop Day, every pair of flip-flops worn on Friday the 20th It represents a child or a teenager who has been diagnosed with cancer, and they have to show up every single day. It represents a family, a parent, who has to be strong. It represents moments that you don't always see. It's a night at a CHOC house. It's the transports to and from treatment. It's that meal that they get in the evenings or the afternoons or in the mornings. It's the person who walks beside them like a Moetu, who holds their hand throughout that entire journey. In other words, a pair of flip-flops and flip-flop day is something so much bigger than itself. The theme is also about shared ownership. Flip-flop day is not just for CHOC. It is for our partners, it's for our staff, it's for the volunteers, the corporates, the individuals and the schools, every single person who has chosen to take part. And every single one of those people carry their own journey within flip-flops. They all have their own intentions of why they've decided to purchase a 10 Rand sticker. And all of that together creates a really big lasting impact. It's so much more than just about awareness. It's about creating moments of connection. It's moments where people understand why they are showing up and who they are showing up for. And something as simple as 10 Rand, the difference it can make when we all come together. It gives our partners a space to share their why. Why do they want to stand with us? Why do they want to walk this journey with us? And it gives thousands of other people ownership of making a difference with just 10 Rand. And that way of thinking should be intentional. It's a shared way of thinking, and it's something that is rooted in compassion, and that is the heart of CHOC. So CHOC, we don't just support a diagnosis, we support children, teenagers, their parents, their siblings, their extended families, and it's a journey that nobody should walk alone. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for walking this journey with us. So for either you purchase your sticker on choc.org.za, go to a Tacky Town store, purchase it there. It's been part of something that truly does have a purpose. So today, as we launch Flip Flop Day 2026, taking part on Friday the 20th of February, with one simple truth at heart: no child, teenager, or their family should walk this journey alone. And that is what it is all about. It is about us showing up for other people and walking alongside someone with so much heart.
Thank you very much, Taryn. We absolutely appreciate that incredible work, and I also thank you on behalf of the entire CHOC team, and also additionally thank the entire CHOC team for the incredible work that they do. And to end off our official proceedings for the afternoon, I would like to now hand over to someone else who additionally isn't a stranger to any one of us in the room. He is the Chief Executive Officer of CHOC, the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa. He is one of the people who is spearheading this incredible work operationally every single day, and under his guidance, teams across the country continue to deliver practical, compassionate supports to children and teenagers and their family, and consistently with such responsibility and with care. There's only just one note that I've always been intrigued by when it comes to Mr. Hedley Lewis. Because as a member of the Hope Network, which is a band of people who support CHOC, I love to be involved in whatever shape, way or form I can be to support CHOC. So I'll rock up at the cycle-thon. I'll say, hey Taryn, listen, give me the mic on Flip Flop Day. I'll do the things, don't worry. I'll hashtag away on social media, and we can do so as well. Hashtag Flip Flop Day 2026, right? I think I'm involved. Then I look at Mr. Hedley Lewis. And I'm like, Hedley, do you have the same 24 hours of the day I do? Because sometimes I think it's a tall ask to even make my bed, and here he is changing the world tirelessly with the rest of the Exco. So congratulations to you, and please come on up stage.
Thanks so much. A lot of my speech has already been said. So I'd like to just take you on a little journey. And most years I like to take you on a journey. I like to take you to Cape Town. last year, my last trip, or one of the last trips traveling to Cape Town, I happened to go to Plumstead House. It's a home where the families can stay, children can be children, even though they're going through a really rough journey. And I had to really come into Cape Town, and the weather was really bad, so that airplane really hit the runway hard. And I came in, and thankfully we were slightly early, and the people we were welcoming were slightly late, and I sat on the couch, and I thought I was just going to have 2 seconds to myself where I could just breathe. 1, 2, maybe even 3. Before I could count to 2, a little champ jumps onto my lap. And I'm like, sure, I've gone from my family, I've got another family. And most people know I don't speak many languages. Truthfully, most people know spelling and grammar ain't my thing either. But the one thing that I love is the connection, and often you can connect without words. And I've said this many times. So he jumped off my lap, I stood up, and we walked out onto the patio, and what did he do? He jumps on my toes. He sat on my lap, he's jumped on my toes. Wowzers, man, I'm really feeling like I'm back in my own home. But there was a special message there. One, he was wearing flip-flops. But the second thing, I realized that he was standing on my toes. And look at the size of my feet. Look at the size of his. And he was expecting me in my bigger shoes to carry him. And I sat back down and I realized that's the message of 2026. Chock is about carrying these families together with the unbelievable hospital teams, the doctors, the nurses, the executives, our Department of Health. It's about how we're going to carry it. But then I realized something else. I realized just as flip-flops have different sizes, so too, unfortunately, cancer doesn't discriminate either. And you can have the little flip-flop, which I think there's one right down there, or some people here are more like boats. But truthfully, all we're doing with those bigger shoes is we're carrying. And that's the message of who we are. So today I'm very excited to see every single year this crowd just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And no matter how big the crowd gets, the Westcliff, the Four Seasons always accommodates. So we're really grateful. You know, this year I'm very, very excited, and I'm not going to make them stand as I've done in the past, that we've got our exco and our board members, because lived experience is key to the strategy of Chock and its life and its journey. So I just want to thank every single one of you for teaching us what that lived experience is about, what the requirements of the families really mean to us, and how we need to travel that journey. When looking at the 2 flip-flops, it's very hard to work one without the other. You know, Eugene spoke about the very first set. I have no doubt that even if you had one, that would be slightly tricky. So you really need 2 to come together to make that journey just a little bit easier. Just as we are the bigger feet that the little champs are trailing on. For us, Flip Flop Day is not about a region. It's not about a city. It's not about urban or rural. It's about making sure that no matter where you are in this country, you have that opportunity to participate. So it's 10 rand. But with the likes of Taki Town and the hundreds of stores, it's absolutely accessible to not just all of you, but to the public at large. When you look at why flip-flops, they're so simple. They're so easy. So too is just a small amount that we ask to assist us to carry these families. And that's why we are so grateful to Ipanina that really step up and say, it's their shoe that's going to help us carry. You've got to get these stickers to every corner of the country. We have 20 vehicles within our fleet, helping to transport children and their families up and down every day. But there's no way that 20 vehicles is going to get a sticker to every door or every person that wants. But the courier guy will. And for that, we're incredibly grateful. You know, when you're looking at partners, you have to say, well, who connects with your values? Every one of the above connects with our values. But there's another one who really helps me every day to get to work. And that's the outsurance guys. You know, I don't think that there's been a day that they haven't helped me cross the robot, haven't assisted in the rainy conditions. And I often wonder, why do they really do it? It's just about carrying South Africa to their next journey. So we just want to say, Outsurance, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity of platform, support, exposure, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot from Outsurance. So to you, thank you very much for saying, we care, we want to carry, we want to be the other flip in your flip. When Choc looks at events, when we look at what we want to launch, we realize that every cent that we spend won't go to the families. So we look for donors, as we've already mentioned. But we know that in today's times, a good glass of wine can go a great distance. So just a big thank you to Namaka Wines for stepping up and saying, cheers to all those unbelievable heroes in the hospitals, all those people that say that childhood cancer is important, all those individuals that say no one should walk this journey alone. It's to companies like them that say, let's put the sparkle back and into Flip Flop Day. So thank you. The journey of Choc is 47 years. And I can tell you that I don't think that there's no one that's a friend of Sadie and Julian and all of the founders that are sitting here. But Choc has just as many friends. And we thank once again Sadie for sharing your friends, but more importantly for exposing us to what true unity can mean to create that pinnacle of hope. So thank you very much. You know, I often get emails or calls or messages to say, I need to meet Sadie. Or I get a message to say, do you have Julian and Sadie's email address? And never once do I have to reach out to Sadie and say, can I share it? It's absolutely a given that you just do it. It always intrigues me that everyone's a friend of Sadie. So thank you so much. And if you'll pass your strength and our regards to Julian as well. I'd like to take just a minute of other people that make this event what it really means. To Sia, really, thank you very much, sir. When you say Flip Flop Day, it's going to ring in my ears. But more importantly, you bring an ambiance of laugh, love, and probably Mr. Hope. So thank you very much. You know, they say that the world revolves around a single note. At Choc, it's probably lots of song and dance and love and care. And we always say that within the houses, don't shed a tear for those that are in the house. Because those are the individuals and families that we are holding and supporting as they travel that terrible, tough, treacherous journey. Shed the tear for those that have not been diagnosed, that do not know that cancer exists. But the multitude of notes and song is what brings us all together. So to Stephanie, thank you very much for that gorgeous voice, the notes of heaven, and really showing us that song and dance, really, no matter how hard an environment is, let the music play on. So thank you. A it really is wonderful to see how there are new things every year that come out of Flip Flop Day. And I always look forward to what is the team going to invent this year. That little jingle, Flip Flop Day, Flip Flop Day. Keith Jaluka, where are you? Stand up, sir. Let's go. Carrie Ann Alston, thank you, thank you, thank you. And one other person who every year I do thank, and every year I know she's going to give it to me when I get out the door. So I'm going to grab the wine so that even though she's going to hug me about not thanking her, about thanking her, where's Colette? So we all say that we're here because of me. Truthfully, we're all here because of Colette.
It's true.
She works tirelessly to make sure that the content, the ambiance, the unity, the environment, the people, all are going to come together for one thing: supporting those that are traveling a journey with childhood cancer and other life-threatening blood disorders. Colette, we all wait to hear your voice. We all wait to hear how strategically we're going to modify this year to make it even enhanced than the last year. However, it always bamboozles the mind, that every year it just gets more amazing. So thank you very much. I want to take 1 minute just to ask any of the CHOC staff to all just stand up for 1 minute. Let's not be shy. Come on, guys. I'm going to embarrass someone, so where to? Come on, guys. Everyone stand up. So these individuals wake up every day to make sure that we carry. They get up every day either to drive a vehicle, to support the children in the psychosocial as social workers or social auxiliary workers, house teams, financiers, fundraisers, you name it. Everybody comes together. And all for one. And I pay tribute and I salute every one of you too. I want to just take 1 minute to paint just a little picture. A little champ wakes up in a home that's totally free. The nutritional support, the food, the ability to communicate and to lean on other families. They then jump into a vehicle, off they go to the hospital, where they're greeted by the psychosocial team, the nurses, the doctors. Recently, the opportunity to work on iPads just to bridge the educational gap. Those that are newly diagnosed may get a care bag with important information, messaging, not just a cool gimmick. Within that environment, there are tears, there are emotions, there's hardships. Cancer can go either way. But we're there together. This team, this exco, this board is only there because of all of you. Whether you're a donor, a celebrity, a member of the social community, a TikToker. We are here because you decided to partner and walk a journey with us. Every single person walks with us every day, all day. Even when you wear flip-flops. So I thank everyone for that. So as we kick off Flip Flop Day, and I can see there are lots of closed shoes, But I hope on the day there are going to be a lot of openness. So go and have your nails done, or your toes. Use the excuse, because one day in the year, it's a great excuse. An excuse to help someone else, give purpose, wear a flip or a flop. Let's make sure that when we sit down, there's an opportunity within a house for a child to jump on our laps, or on your laps, or on their parents' laps. Let's make sure that early diagnosis is a key element, whether our teams are educating parents, doctors, general public. We can encourage early diagnosis. And finally, I have to say a huge thank you for all of you uniting under the health banner to create a village of love, hope, and care. So today it's about one thing. Let's carry, let's connect, synergize, and create the hope of South Africa that we all want to see and we all love being and living in. So thank you very much.
Because you have no idea what your legacy will be. Your legacy is not one thing, but your legacy is in every single life you touch. Maya told Oprah, she said, your legacy is every single time you did a show, when you spoke about reading a book, and someone went out and actually read a book. Your legacy is in every single time you spoke against abuse and someone was able to find the strength to walk out of an abusive relationship. She said, Oprah, your legacy is when you spoke out about taking better care of yourself and someone went out there and you lost some weight. Your legacy is not one thing. Your legacy is in every single life you touch. And so in just the light and frivolousness that I try to bring today, I hope we remember that Flip-Flop Day is not just about Friday the 20th of Feb. It's not just about buying the stickers. It's not just about supporting CHOC in all its endeavors and going on to choc.org.za, but it is being able to continue the legacy of people, young people and their families who didn't choose to be part of this childhood cancer club, but rather they are people who we can support by rewriting and continuing the legacy of this incredible cause that justly needs to be brought to more people's attention. So to each and every one of you, I say let us continue the legacy of CHOC, let us continue the legacy of Flip-Flop Day, and let us continue this incredible afternoon.